time you were, because of course Laroi wouldn't have been like a Laroi yet. So
No. So he had just come back from New York.
Yeah, no
and he had
shit.
just signed.
With grade A or
grade A.
Yeah.
And then he just come back to Australia, and I knew it was like, I knew that was rare. I didn't know if he was gonna come back to Australia.
Yeah.
You know, so anything with him, I knew it could be a matter of weeks, and he's got 1 million followers.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Culture Show. Fucking hell, we're back again, bro. We've been grinding them out lately, eh?
Yeah, bro.
This shit is, bro, it's
actually
fun as fuck, but it has been hectic as shit. We've got another crazy guest. We've been smacking them out. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe while you're here too, because we continue to pump out the best and biggest guests coming out of Australia and soon nationwide. Don't worry, we're getting there. I reckon we get straight into it, bro. Like we've been doing. This artist is going to be crazy. This should be a good episode. We've got a lot to talk about. We already started getting into some hectic yarns and stuff off podcasts and shit. He's already smoking too, so you know he's in the right place here at the Culture Show. We'll do our little intro.
Yeah, that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today has been the man behind the lens for some of the Australian rap scene's biggest moments. From the birth of a young Laroi to having the camera pointed at Mason Dane, the moment T-Pain Live reacted to his music video. He continues to shine light on the Oz scene and the culture as a whole. Here to talk about that and more, all the way from Sydney, ladies and gentlemen, it's BLOODJUICE.
Let's go.
Thank you for coming,
boys.
my bro.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
When I was
what a great intro.
You liked it? You fucked it up?
That's a pleasure.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's a good one.
Wrote that this morning at like 6 o'clock.
I love it.
Well, deep stalking your YouTube channel, bro.
Wow.
Do you know I found myself on there too?
Yes.
A blue-haired Nate 6. Decked out in Judah and
what video was that?
The Legend freestyle, bro. In the back.
Yes,
of the
I remember.
Yeah,
bro, I filmed so many videos, I forget the videos that I filmed.
Word and the B is it? Oh shit! Don't kill me, bro. But is it B Smokey?
Yes.
B Smokey. I was in that video as well.
I think that got. Is that still up?
I'm pretty sure that's still up. And you know what else I found myself in? Do you remember in the band of the Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yes. That was Legend, right?
Yep. Yeah, bro. Fire. In that joint as well, man.
That was filmed on an iPhone.
Really?
On a gimbal.
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, true?
Yeah.
Bro.
iPhone's crazy.
I just remember how hectic and pandemonium that day. Were you there? There was a lot of people there. It was like
10
Vinci,
people.
Frosty, myself, B Smokey,
Vinci set it up. Slot set it all up.
Yeah, Slot set it all up. Yeah, bro. I remember like rocking up to the bando, man, and everything already be hectic. Jag is like kicking himself off board. He's like, I'm on acid in an abandoned building. Help me, Nate. Like, all this shit, bro. Like just going crazy and shit, man. Like, yeah, bro. That's fucking.
Who's that rapper? Jai
Simpson. Yeah.
He was there too.
He was the motherfucker on acid, bro. Yeah. Like he was there kicking off balls and shit. Shout out Jai, bro. But yeah, bro. So what's fucking been happening, man? Like, what's new with you? What you doing in Melbourne?
Yeah. Melbourne, part of it was you guys. That's hitting up. That's Oj. And then I thought, fuck, I could connect with Snow. I work a lot with Panya, so I thought maybe I could reach out to her too. Panya. She's fire.
You gotta hook an episode up there now, because you know.
Bro, we need
get
to.
Get her on the potty, bro.
I'll reach out to her, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I do like a lot of her social media content stuff.
I did reach out while she was here last, but I think I was too cocky about it. Like I was nice, and I was very professional in the message, but then like on the story, I just got very excited because I'm pretty big. I like Panya. I'm a fan.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'll admit it.
Yes.
Right. And I put on the story. I said in capital letters. And then tagged her, and I was like, someone tell Panya to get on the show while she's in Melbourne, and just posted that shit. And I saw she saw it within 5 minutes, and we didn't hear back. I was like, I think I went a little too ego with that.
It's okay. Sometimes she's just like she gets busy or she's not sure about it or any other thing.
Bro, of course. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Because it goes through management now. But 100%, like. If I tell her about it, if it's not now, it'll be at some point.
100%.
You just keep working at it.
You
guys are getting there. Like,
welcome.
yeah, you guys have that platform now, and how you're doing it, it's just a matter of time.
You rocking with it, bro?
Bro, I love it.
Bro, I'm actually so happy you do too, bro. Because like when we first like started to do a podcast and stuff, in my own head, I was sort of like deciding how I want to like do stuff and whatnot. I was sort of like studying the only sort of Australian media outlets for hip hop we have. You have your spinning blind stuff, but you also do full interviews with the guys. Yes. You've been, and as I said in the intro, you've been behind
Been around for a minute, bro.
I've experimented.
Huge moments, bro. I want to start off, bro, with getting like more into you, man. Like,
Yeah.
a lot, because you're always the one doing the interviews and shit like that, bro. Like, it was very hard to find out shit about your story. Do you know what I mean? And how you started and how BLOODJUICE started and stuff, bro. So, what really happened with that, bro? Was your passion always journalism and for videography and that side of things? Were you ever an artist? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, okay. This is a Red Bull. This is so
double question.
Story time. No.
Yeah, let's get
it's just like
bro.
so much unpacking. So I suppose like since young, if we're going back to when I was, even before I was born. So my brother is a rapper, and he was. Now he like mixes and engineers for artists. So he was always into rap, and that was already there before I was born.
Yeah.
He was playing Gucci
How much
Mane.
older than you?
10 years older than me.
No shit. Okay, yeah.
And my sister is 12. But we have different dads.
Okay, yeah.
Same mom. So that's why.
Yep.
And my sister loves rock, and she was doing her thing too. And my mom and my dad supply dentists, so they take supplies, sell it to them.
Oh,
right?
no shit. Yeah.
So often I would see my dad like pick me up from school and selling shit. He would go to sell something. And I loved the idea of that. Like, they would take me to their warehouse and they're working. And it was just like what I knew, just running a business.
Yep.
And the dynamics of it. And like, so I would sell duct tape wallets at school. And if I had leftover Subway cookies, I'm selling it. Like anything. Teachers didn't like it, I was still selling it. Fidget spinners. Fucking, I was selling backwards at one point in year 8, bro. Like,
how the fuck were you even getting backwards, bro?
I'm not snitching, but that's for someone else to decide.
Fuck it out.
But yeah, it just happened, and then I don't know. I think where it really shaped was my mum would let me take photos whenever we'd go somewhere, and she loves her gallery stuff. Like she'd frame photos in the house and create little art books. And I loved how photos were displayed, which is also how like I think about my Instagram and the display of all these aesthetics. You know, I just love that.
Yeah.
And I had this pride in like these photos being on the fucking wall. Like, yes, mom put me on the wall. and like my
you're drawing on the fridge, sort of.
literally. Exactly. And it was just fucking. And my brother, I loved basketball too, and I saw like these Ball Is Life mixtapes, and I would film basketball players and film for my friends, put over some like hip hop, because I was still listening to hip hop then. I was a fan, and I tried to be a rapper when I was like 9. I made like this little black and yellow remix. It was like black teeth, yellow sweets. I was like flexing that my teeth are black from what is sweets. And,
but it's like Codename Kids Next Door type shit. Yeah.
So then that mixed with like filming these videos for my friends at basketball, and I'd make all these mixtapes for them and one basketball mixtape type of stuff.
Yeah.
And it just kept evolving. I just loved the videos, and this is taking me back. I ended up creating a business where I would manage businesses' social media pages.
No shit. Okay. Yeah.
I went to like every store in Westfield, Hurstville, and I said, let me manage your social media. And I was like a 16-year-old kid. They're not going to listen to me. It didn't work. Failed miserably.
Okay.
One of them said maybe. Right? The rest were like, nah, do someone else. Basically.
Yeah.
Then after they all said no, I thought, I'll do it for rappers. I'll manage their social media. So I created the page BLOODJUICE, thinking, all right, I'll do music videos and I'll like manage their social media if they want it. Kind of like a management agency, social media agency.
All in one sort of.
For rappers. Yeah. Digital content creation for rappers. Obviously that didn't work either.
What about that? Did you know what about it didn't?
Well, I was 16 years old. Like,
okay, yeah.
One, it wasn't professional. I had nothing to my name either.
Yeah.
So I was in no place to manage, but I was definitely like tapped in and developed the skills of like cutting up videos.
So the name BLOODJUICE like formed when you were 16.
It was already formed at that point.
When you were 16. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I started when I was 16.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
I was in year 11.
Yeah.
Which is also good. I'll tap back into it later. But yeah, so then it just kept going from that, and I thought, wow, I love Adam 22, and I love what he's doing, and that seems like the only way I can be in the music scene. I didn't know what else I could do that would make me like have a reason to be in the studio, and I just loved rap.
Yeah.
So that was my reason, and just kept going from there. And then someone said, you need more entertaining videos. There's interviews on it, and that didn't. I saw it from an education standpoint, and I thought.
Were you still in school at this point?
I was still in school.
Yeah.
And that's funny too, because I remember after school sometimes I would go to like Doonside, and I'm from like near the Shire, so. And I would just be with Hefs, and like I was filming No Effects BTS. Or one day I left school and I was filmed Spell the Difference BTS. In a matter of like a few months difference. And I'm a kid like from Innerborough, if you know where it is.
In your classroom just saying only you cunts knew.
Yeah, and I would put it on my story like last night was a movie. Because like it actually was though. It wasn't like a thing like you just say. Insane. And you'd be going there, like, just hearing about Mount Druitt as this crazy place. I was going there with, like, 10% on my phone, like, 16-year-old kid catching trains, like...
Yeah.
And then here you are. Yeah, so that was crazy.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah. It's cool you saying how, like, it all happened during school, because I think if I wasn't in school, I probably wouldn't have started it.
But the fact you were that committed, I think, in school is the most wildest thing to me. Like... like, obviously there's rappers and stuff that have been doing it since school and stuff, and that's sort of, I guess, an easier thing to stay committed to once you're out of school and shit. But to be a 16, 17-year-old or whatever age you are in year 11, to be, like, it's in school still doing assessments and assignments, V-Color, VCA, whatever you're in, you know what I mean? And then, like, and then also, like, taking... a business serious on top of that, like in a media business that as well you weren't, so that shows that you're not doing it for fame or anything like most kids are when they're rappers in high school. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, do you know what I mean? It shows us it wasn't for anything like that because it's the media side of things. Do you know what I mean? But,
well, for me, I was more naive.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been properly heartbroken. I hadn't been like having to provide
open up to life
myself.
Properly first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I thought the world is mine. I'll just start a business, like, and the world would come. Like I knew I'd have to work my ass off.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah.
You didn't realize what that work.
Yeah, the world's fine. Like
yeah.
I'll be in trouble, but it'll be alright. And I knew there'd always be problems, but I signed up for it anyway because I also knew like shit. I'd either get a trade, go to uni, or create a business.
Yeah, that's Australia.
That's right. So I may as well create a business. Like the other options.
Yeah, fact.
And I love music.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also because I moved school, so I went to the same school from year 4 to year 10.
No shit. Okay.
And it was very sheltered. It was a private school, so put it like that, right? And then I went to Oatley GRC, which is like, it's public, but it's everything from anything you name it. It's all there.
Yeah.
It's all there. Smartest kids. Drop kicks too. Kids will rock up without a pen.
No shit.
Or like
that was me, bro.
Yeah.
No,
kids would be high all the time too. So I didn't have friends. I didn't know anyone, and I needed a place where like, oh, I recognize these people. So BLOODJUICE was also just like, how do I make friends I like? Like, how do I connect with people? Because I don't connect to anyone here.
No shit. Yeah.
So I just had to figure that out. And for 16-year-old me, that was more important than now. So I think if like it was easier back then to start it than now.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, for real. Man, like what was Instagram like at the time too, bro? Was it like as popping as
well, I'm not a granddad.
No, but even when when I first got on Instagram, bro, when I was like fucking, how old have I been? Like I would have been like 10, 11 or 12 when it first started.
Yeah, I was
like, it wasn't that. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, so there you go. I'm a year older than you, bro. Yeah. So that like was.
So you understand?
Was it easy for you? Well, I wasn't. This is the thing. I wasn't on back then. I wasn't on Instagram as an entity. I wasn't on Instagram as just a normal high school kid. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I wouldn't even know what it would be like building a business or an entity on Instagram. Was it even a thing back then? Do you know what I mean? Was it a heard of thing or like? Were you like sort of exploring it, having to learn those things yourself? Was there anywhere to go and look at to be like, okay, I need to do it?
I'm 22.
Okay, yeah, no shit.
He was like,
but I feel like he was like, were you watching him like BMX days, early, or like, because I feel like he was like not till 2017, 2018. Hey,
2018. I started May 2018.
No shit.
So Adam had just done his like Lil Pump Smoke Perp tour.
Oh, bro, the days. Oh my fuck.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, imagine if I did a tour with Chillin' and like ONEFOUR and all these, like, wow, that would be crazy. That was my head at 16.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to do the same thing but for Australia, and I thought almost anything I do would be innovative because like if it's in Australia.
But for all those people at home who don't know, if you don't know, because I know you don't watch No Jumper that much, but he back in like 2018 when No Jumper was fully popping and that sort of SoundCloud era rap, Lil Pump and all those guys were getting huge. He collected all of them, put them all in one small tiny little van, like Sprinter van, and went on tour in America with them, like the biggest like fucking SoundCloud artists that just were popping at the time and shit. Like it was crazy. And he vlogged the whole shit because he's a YouTuber and a podcast.
And
so
because it's
like yeah, it was amazing, bro. It was like a time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
bro? Like yeah,
it was an era. And because it's Pump, it's like he would just take a piss in public at a gas station.
It was just the wildest.
It was just wild.
Like,
for a kid, that's like, bro, he's like a year, 2 years older than me.
He was like our age at the time, but he was like 17 back then as well. You know what I mean? So it was like
crazy. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to create for Australia. Like I thought, I can be Adam. You know what I mean? I wanted to be Adam.
Yeah.
So I tried my best.
I feel like, bro, I'd feel like you almost are. Do you know what I mean?
Now I don't even think of it like that.
Well, because for a long time, bro, like I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like for a long time in terms of Adam, not even Adam 22s, but media who do the same stuff as Adam 22, I feel like it was just you for a little bit, for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, before Take Flight and all these other guys, bro, like that have come in, and even obviously us, like we only started fucking a year ago for that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there was nowhere else for artists to, if there are a platform for artists to.
Like Body Bag, and I remember Body Bag and like Hustle Hard TV.
Yeah. But even as we were saying with Body Bag, that was just like there was no interviews. You couldn't get to know the artists.
Yeah,
correct. You know what I mean? Bro?
I think there were like different things across different platforms, like Forte at Large podcast.
Of course, you
legendary.
Forget about that. Yeah, that's been around for ages.
But it's not like he was doing news as well.
Yeah,
and it's not like he was doing music videos.
Yeah, or
for the most part, even scouting new talent, which I was. You know, I get people with 500 followers if I think they're fire.
Bro, which some of that shit, like, I want to fucking get into with you as well, bro, because as I said in the intro, you've been the fucking man behind the lens in some of Australia's most, like, the Oz hip-hop scene's biggest fucking moments, bro.
Thanks, bro.
With some of the biggest... And no one has any fucking idea that the half of the clips that they've watched and being like, shit, it's you that shot, bro. Like, there's some that I didn't know until, like, I'm a very big watcher on, like, I'm a very big fan of watching... those like fucking docu type YouTube videos, you know, when you don't usually see their faces, it's usually just the pictures and the shit to go along with it. Those short ones, right?
Yeah.
And there was a one on fucking LAROI that I watched recently, bro, from one of my favorite YouTubers, Pat CC, and your fucking footage is in it, bro. Right, and this is the footage that
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, bro, because it's a fairly new documentary, bro, because he releases one every 2 weeks.
He didn't give me credit.
I don't think he did. I don't think he gave any work.
Is my tag in it?
Your tag is in it. That's how I knew it was you. Yeah, that's how I knew it was you. Yeah. But that's why I messaged you, bro, I think at like 3 a.m. This is going back like maybe 2 months ago, I think I messaged you, maybe a month ago. And I was like, bro, I'm like, get on the podcast as soon as you can, because I need to pick your fucking brain. Because I had no idea, because like I recognized the logo, bro, because I met you for the first time at the SP Studios, bro, a year ago or something. And I knew who you were, I knew what you were about, I knew what you would do, I knew what you do.
Yeah.
I was like, he's a fucking sick kind of stuff, but it wasn't until I saw that where I realized how much you had done. And that's when I really started, and I'm pretty sure I came to you the next day, I'm like, bro, do you actually realize how much Blood Juice has done? Do you know what I mean? And put him onto it as well, bro, and that's why I wanted to make it such a big point to actually get you on, bro, to talk about some of this shit, because no one fucking knows, man. Yeah. You know what I mean, bro? Like,
but I'm okay with that too. Like,
I'm not. You deserve credit.
Like, it's great. Like, but it's if I don't get it, I don't think that was the point anyway.
Nah, no way. Because if that was the point, you wouldn't have been there to capture the scene. Yeah, you know
exactly.
What I mean? So I get that.
But it does feel good too. I think it just depends. But that's fine too. What is often the case with that no one, and I feel like I keep repeating it, but my footage is in the Spot the Difference, ONEFOUR.
Is it in the actual music video?
Yeah.
See, bro, it's not fucking mean.
So
any idea?
Okay, I got to think about how much to say. Basically,
we can cut anything out too, bro. We can cut anything.
Cool, yeah, that's fine. So, control editing I'm fine saying this. So the editing company or whoever was editing Spot the Difference reached out to me and saying, "Can we have the footage for this and that?" I misplaced it, but I knew I had it somewhere, but I couldn't send it via internet. So I told him, "You could come to my house." He comes to my house. JM's rocks up. So JM's is at my house, and I was so random, and it was cool. We got along, and I was late for a basketball game, so I literally just gave him the footage. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be late to this game, but I'd love to do an interview, and I never had the opportunity again to interview, and my heart is still hurting.
Oh, but sorry, but you did YP from jail though, didn't you?
I did Sully,
Yeah,
which was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
I can't be. I'm not ungrateful. It was still a blessing.
Yeah.
But
came back around still, full circle.
full circle, 100%. And bro, so many moments.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I gave him the footage. Sure enough, excuse me, I see the footage that I filmed go on to the music video, and there was no credit, there was no tag, and Maxed Out Films I think gave me like $50 because I was just like helping, but it wasn't like because I wasn't assigned to film it. I was just came as like a media platform, happy to come.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then that footage, I think just got lost in the translation, and I deleted it off my Google Drive, so it's not even backed up anywhere. Like only they have it. But I want
to give him the physical.
I gave it to him via hard drive.
Yeah.
So it just would have been lost in the files, and then sure enough, a little bit later, it made it to the ONEFOUR doco, and I was like, bro, like it's there. But you know, it's so sick that will last decades.
Yeah.
And I played a part in it.
Yeah. And even though you didn't get the credit or get the pay for it or anything,
I think
you still know you played your part in history.
I think in the hindsight of things, it's better to have it that way too sometimes, or at least have it that way first, because then you know what it's like to really do it, and then you know what it's like to do it and then get credit for it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get the intentions blurred up.
Yeah. And know what you're doing it for as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%.
Your purpose has to be super clear.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. And what do you think the purpose was for you from the start, bro? From when, because you said obviously it started when you were 16, and the purpose I guess would have changed as you grew older.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? But where do you think sort of it solidified at? Where you're like, okay, this is Blood Juice. This is what I'm chasing as Blood Juice now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I had a few of those moments. I think starting out, it was kind of from the start, because everything else I had done was just a quick buck. This was this is a business.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a thing,
you
know. And then the other one was probably only a few months ago, even, when I don't know if you remember, but there was a little phase, maybe 6 months, I wasn't posting that much, maybe twice a week, and I just wasn't motivated because it was so like business clicks. Yeah. Just like, how do I make this last, and how do I do stuff that people like? But then no one likes my shit because I don't even like my shit. You know?
Yeah.
And the pressure too, and because I was also working for a sub label to Warner, so I was thinking like, these people are looking at me. I want to be professional. I want to be squeaky clean in a hip hop environment. It didn't work out. Yeah. Especially how I was branded, so raw and authentic, and here I am.
And then when you went to the label, you sort of cleaned up.
Yeah, and I
the audience noticed sort of thing.
Yeah, and I thought, that's not professional enough. Like, this person won't like that from this label, and I won't get this opportunity. And it's like, bro, I'm just missing the art of it.
Yeah, 100%.
It was just such a transition for me personally, career, emotionally. Everything was happening that like it just slowed things down a little, and it led to me just changing the whole intent of everything. I took a step back, and I just did whatever I fucking wanted. Yeah. And that was only really a few months ago, and I just did my thing. You know what I actually did? Super trippy, but so my nana goes to like this, I think it's like a gypsy, like a tarot card reader or something.
Yeah, no, I love that shit. Yeah,
some wild shit. Yeah. And she's like, Ryan, you have to go. I was like, Ngana, I'm not. Bro, that's my tat. That's Ngana's tat. So that's her handwriting.
That's beautiful.
She's a G, bro. And she told me you got to go. So I went. She read these tarot cards, and she's like, Ryan, you just have too much envy, and like, you just want to be someone you're not. And she said things that I don't even say to other people. I don't even say to anyone. So I knew she was like saying something.
Yeah. She was connected to something.
Yeah. And so I just, since then, it was just a bit of a click. Like, just being myself.
Yeah.
and the rest will figure it out. But I just have to be myself.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah,
It's-
unapologetically.
It's almost like
That's it. You just could be yourself and fuck
Yeah.
everyone else. Don't ask
Facts.
questions. Just do you. Worry
100%.
about your own mental health. And
well, facts,
Yeah.
bro. That's what
your
they
loved
say.
ones around as well, obviously. But yeah.
That's what they say mental health is too, bro. It's like it's your body getting exhausted of the character you're playing. Do you know what I mean? So that's why you should always be yourself, because otherwise your brain's just gonna let you know that you're not being yourself in the long run anyway. It's like, hey, I'm actually not enjoying playing this character for so long. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's kind of like what the whole platform was to an extent. And I would also think other platforms blow up, and I would compare and think, bro, why am I not doing that? Like, why am I not that big? Or why am I this and that? Why am I not this? And there was just so much judgment. I just had to just let go and chill the fuck out.
And I feel like even like you were comparing other media outlets when they were blowing up, and you're like, why aren't I doing this thing, or etc. And sort of, I feel like even artists themselves get in that trap when they see other artists like blowing up, like, why aren't I blowing up? And I'm like 10 times better than this guy, and but even though you're not putting the work in half the time when it comes to artists anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like I feel like you're only like that's a very human thing when it comes to comparison. It's also a thing that social media has fucked up. You know what I mean? Like,
You're your own worst critic.
exactly right. Yeah, your own worst enemy as well. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
for real, bro,
That's
for real.
like all the way. I think what changed a lot for me was like it was the affirmation of things I would hear afterwards too. I saw a J. Cole interview, and he was saying, you know, it's just like these track and field athletes, and your shot put.
Bro, this is a safe place. The Lil Yachty interview.
Yes.
I was just talking to him and another mate about it earlier today, bro. I was just,
The same analogy.
not that part, but I was just talking to a different part about
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah.
And just the idea that we're all these different athletes in a similar field, but it's just different skills.
Exactly. So you might like, so that basically what he's saying is like, you might like, if you're in a, you might be, what's it called, a fucking shot put, right? And so that's considered in the Olympic as track and field, shot put. But you might be a sprinter. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're, discus thrower, sorry. It's same fucking, you're still going into the Olympics representing Australia under track and field, but one's shot put, one's discus. It's like you're still rap, but one's like fucking, one's this type of rap, one's this, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's all, we're all just in different fucking things of sport. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's crazy. When I heard that, bro, I was like, oh, fucking shit.
Yeah, Cole's smart.
Yeah, that was what, and to hear him like conversate about sort of the whole issue of like his trying to figure out the right way to put it, the way he put it, the sort of to figure out the way listen to the way he was explaining why he had problems with Yachty and his genre of music when they first popped off, and then to hear Yachty explain why the reverse and shit, just hearing it now all those years later, because
it's so interesting.
Back then, man, and you're the same age, but back then, like you were picking sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you were either the fan of that genre of rapper, or you were either a fan of the lyricist shit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
So it was interesting to see that come together
and that's normally like the signs of the best new wave. When there's a division.
Yeah.
Because then something's brewing.
Yeah.
If there's conflict of like a new sound, tends to be a good thing.
100%. Yeah. 100%, bro. 100%. And it's almost like you can either embrace it or you're just gonna get left behind anyway. Do you know what I mean? And that's
look how much the media tried to stop drill.
Just made it bigger. Yeah. The more you report on it, the more it's just gonna make it bigger, especially in the entertainment industry. Man. Yeah. For real.
Crazy,
bro, I want to get into some of these fucking like hectic stories, bro, because we're just talking
I'm ready for it,
bro. Yeah, because we're just talking about some of the shit that you've been behind the camera on, and I know you just subtly flex that your footage is in a Netflix documentary. Let's fucking go. Dead set. Shout out ONEFOUR. But
I don't think I've told that to anyone that's part of the doco.
Coach Show exclusive. Watch now. The movie will be updated, and you'll see Ryan blood.
I hope so. This is my big old head.
Yeah, fucking oath. Yeah. Bro, like I wanna get into it because you're being like fucking very similar to my age, bro. You would have been quite fucking young when that footage of LAROI was taken, man. So I want to, because it's for some reason in my head, that's the reason why I thought you were like way older than us, because I'm like, LAROI is a baby in that footage. So I'm like, you must have been young as shit, bro. Like, how did that even
So which one are we talking about? The black and white one? Or
the one where you're in the studio with him.
Oh, studio.
Yeah, what other footage? Is there another one that I haven't seen?
No, I didn't film it, but I thought you got it mixed up.
Oh no, not the one with Marcus Jr.
Yeah, what happened? So you know Icy Narco?
I don't think.
Do you remember Icy Narco?
Nah,
so
do you?
No.
Nah.
he was like meant to be the next Lil Pump.
Oh,
it didn't become one.
Yeah, no, shout out Icy Narco.
No hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so he was doing his thing, and I was filming him on tour, and I was like 16 at the time. This was like first 6 months into BLOODJUICE. This is like my thing. Like, wow,
yeah,
this is a big one.
Yeah.
And
like your first big movie.
Yeah, he was a XXL nominee.
Oh shit, no shit. Okay, yeah. Fuck, I don't remember this bloke. Icy Narco.
Well, there were a few nominees, but anyway, then yeah, I just filmed him. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. And then one of the managers. No, sorry, I was in the studio. Okay, this is why like people don't realize how much I hustled. So this was the life of like 16-year-old me. It was a school night, and I get a text from Icy's manager, like, "Yo, you gotta come to Studio 301," and it's like 11 p.m. school night. Yeah, obviously I can't go out.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, Leroy has been trying to work with Icy all weekend, and
was he still on that thing where he's fucking
he's still on his grind.
Hotel rooms and shit.
Hotel rooms. He'd see artists like every week, posted up with every artist all the time. He was just hustling.
Randomly got a feature with Little Skies, but
and he would just
that's what he was doing, bro.
He would just sneak in
fucking rappers' hotel rooms to play their music for him and shit, like, bro, like, yeah, man.
Stories like that for ages, and he would just sneak in like the back of venues, or like get in through someone, or hassle security, and then get his mates in through the back door.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
I've heard some stories, bro, about him playing at some places he shouldn't be playing at the age he was, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
12, 13, bro. Like, yeah, man.
Just crazy connects.
Yeah.
So I knew there was a good chance he was going to be in the studio with Icy, but I didn't know. But his manager said, "You got to come to the studio."
At the time, because of course Leroy wouldn't have been like a Leroy yet.
So no. So he had just come back from New York.
Yeah,
and he had just signed.
With Grade A or
Grade A.
Yeah.
And then he just come back to Australia, and I knew it was like. I knew that was rare. I didn't know if he was going to come back to Australia.
Yeah.
So anything with him, I knew it could be a matter of weeks, and he's got 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Even though he had like 60,000 at the time, top.
Yeah.
So I thought I had to take the chance. So I snuck out of home, and then I managed to convince the manager to get me an Uber to the studio, because I was filming for him. So I was like, if you're going to film for me, get me an Uber.
Yeah.
And I knew I had the upper hand. So, like, he needed content. Yeah. Like, I had no money.
Yeah.
And then, he got me the Uber, and I just waited because I knew Leroy was going to show up. Sure enough, a couple hours later, some guy hops into the studio, and he's like, "Yo, Leroy's coming in 20 minutes." And it's like 5 a.m. I knew that I had to feed my dog at 6:30 a.m. before my parents wake up and they start barking and find out I'm not home. So,
bro.
Like, I'm stressing, bro. And I think, like, that footage I filmed was probably only 10, like, that would have been half of my whole moment, like, I saw Leroy in general anyway. Because I had to leave shortly after, just as Leroy was, like, playing demos. Yeah. As soon as he started, I had to dip, and then my parents wake up like 20 minutes after I go home. So, but man,
Did you get caught?
No. I mean, I know now. But I mean, shit, they've seen worse. So yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm spewing, but it's like I have so much faith and confidence in myself that it'll come back around.
100%, bro. Yeah. That's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah.
Crazy. And I told him that too. I was like, I snuck out of home to like film today.
What did he say?
Well, I didn't say film for you, like he was like, oh yeah.
Because you would have only been like what 2-3 years older than him at that point.
Yeah. So I was 16. He would have been
13 or 14 at that point.
No, not.
Because when he signed to Grade A,
I don't. I must have been 17.
He was not looking like Kid Laroi back then, but he was still looking hella
Waterloo. He would have been 15. I think he was 15.
Yeah. 15. Was it before or after the Adam 22 fucking walk around Waterloo with him and shit?
After.
Because that's what kind of blew him up, sort of the first public appearance, sort of.
Yeah.
Hey,
after that.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah. Fucking hell, bro. That's crazy. What's your favorite moment that you've been behind the lens for that people may know about or may not know about?
That would be one of them.
Mm.
I think because it was like a studio environment too, it's not as public.
Yeah,
it's like more intimate.
I was gonna say way more intimate. Yeah,
which I prefer. But yeah, I think that would be pretty big for me. I can't really think of much else.
So that would be your number one favorite one.
ONEFOUR was pretty great.
Yeah.
I think back then.
You spot the difference between hectic.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Yeah.
200-300 people just on the
Shoot,
road. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not used to this. Like,
yeah.
That was a whole new world. And at 16 too, or 17, you're just like, everything's an adventure.
Just sneak out for that one as well.
Huh?
Sneak out for that one as well.
I didn't tell my parents.
No, you got a hectic story.
I didn't go to Mount Druitt. No, I didn't tell my parents to go to Mount Druitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. But
sorry, Mom.
Can you come get me from Mount
shout out,
Druitt?
Mom. It was almost like that, bro. My phone died while I was there, and like, I had all these opportunities for footage, but my phone died. I was
All this
16. I
stuff's
was
filmed
just
on like what, iPhone?
yeah.
True. No shit.
Oh no, like the footage on the music video was from my camera.
Oh yeah.
But that ran out of SD storage too in the end. So
The worst. We used to deal with that all the time, bro.
bro,
Yeah,
there's so many rookie errors I had to make. People have
We're still
no
making them,
idea.
bro. We're only like we're publicly 15 episodes in from today. We dropped Jack and Tibbet today. But in the vault we've got like 10. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like fuck, bro, we're still like getting there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
still learning little things here and
Probably
there.
taking a bit too long.
Yeah, word, bro, word.
But fuck it.
Trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like took me like a year or two, I think.
No shit.
To
There you
really,
go,
like,
bro. Fuck,
master
there you go, man.
Like,
that's
I
fucking
would,
Bloodjuice. If Bloodjuice can take a year or two to master, we can take 5 years, bro. Oh, good.
Just do it, cunt.
Yeah, facts,
Yeah.
facts, bro. Fucking facts.
What was the rap page? Oz Down Under.
Oz hip hop. Oz. Oh, I know
You
what
think
you're
it's
talking
Section
about,
Down
bro.
Under?
It's the most fucking. Are you talking about that toxic as fuck Facebook group? The one that's been around for ages. You know what
No,
I'm talking about?
yes.
Yeah. Don't rappers on Facebook. Don't rappers on Facebook. Fuck you. Don't rappers on Facebook, bro.
Wait, dumb rappers. I don't know. I actually don't know.
It's a page that's been around for like, bro, like I want to say 10 years now since I started being.
And they just shit on rappers.
It's toxic as well. Like it's Aussie as well, and it's just toxic as fuck, bro. There's no like. There's actual rappers that are good as in there. YG Mata met DJ Deno in that group, bro. Because DJ Deno admins it. Like, funny enough, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. It's
Maybe he was doing a what do you call it? An ad for Call of Duty.
Yeah, bro. Fucking
Hectic.
I fell asleep here the other day, yeah. Like, 'cause I was editing here all night. I fell asleep here. I woke up in the morning, bro, at like 10 in the morning. I walk out there, and there's dead set, I shit you not, like a movie, like a Netflix movie, like sized equipment hole just on the ground out there, right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Right, I woke up to yeah, I'm like, yeah, bro. There's like a tripod that's fucking it's that thick and tall and big that you could put one of the fucking full on, bro. Right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And so I walk up to Matt, right, and I'm like, what's going on here? He's like, oh, YG Mata's upstairs. I'm like, that makes sense. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? He's like, oh, he's shooting the fucking he was shooting an advert for Call of Duty, bro.
Sick.
Bro, like, how hectic is that? Like,
So cool.
yeah, man. Like,
So mad.
yeah, cool as shit, bro.
Full budget. Yeah, Mata's a cool guy too.
He's sick. He's a fucking giant.
Such a sweet guy, man.
I saw his Spitting Blood, bro. His Spitting Blood episode. That was sick. Yeah.
We did an interview too, but that hasn't dropped.
sick,
Similar to you guys, we have so many things in the vault
Sick,
that we haven't
bro.
dropped. We have a Tommy Gunn interview that hasn't dropped. I have a Skunk Spitting Blood that's never gonna drop.
Never gonna drop.
Never.
Why?
I'll tell you off camera.
Can we keep that part in, bro?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
And it's just no one's benefit.
It's funny though because I fuck with Skux, but he can't stand Skux.
Right.
So like it's a do you know what I mean? It's like yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's why the fucking podcast works.
That's why it's
Trex,
interesting.
I reckon Trex.
Trex is sick. Trex Menace is sick. Shout out Trex. We're
He's
gonna have him
fire.
on soon. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect them both. Yeah, Mad is amazing too. He's just like, yeah, I can't get over like how much he deserves to win, and wow, I just want to see him just flourish because people like that have the best energy.
But this is the thing, bro. He actually is winning. People don't even realize that his audience is just overseas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's just where his audience is, and that's why Call of Duty is hitting him up for
Yeah.
these adverts and no one else. Do you know what I mean? Like realistically, bro, Chillin' it has a bigger following. If you're talking about other rappers, Chillin' it's got a bigger following than YG Marta, but YG Marta, his whole following is in the States, which
which is huge.
Which is where it is huge in this industry. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is huge, bro.
Yeah,
that is huge.
It's really cool seeing like you just see these artists that have just grown from 500 followers to 50, 60,000.
And he just deserves it so much, bro. He's just a good lad. You know what I mean?
Day One was like that a lot too, in terms of like.
Have you worked heaps with Day One?
I did an interview for him 5 or no, not 5 years. 3-4 years ago.
No shit. Was he already popping at this point?
He had like 6,000 followers. He had just dropped Boss. BOSS.
Yeah. 100%, bro. What the fuck?
That was actually gonna drop on DME TV.
Oh, true.
But it didn't end up happening.
DME, bro. I haven't seen him in ages.
Yeah, he's not doing his thing no more.
Oh, isn't he?
I mean, he posts here and there, but he loves like events and stuff.
Yeah. That's where I was seeing him the most, bro. Yeah. The last time I seen him was at that fucking Filler in Melbourne show, bro.
Oh yeah,
that big one. Yeah,
he still loves music stuff. Yeah. So it's there.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So yeah, it's fire, bro. It's amazing. It's such a cool thing seeing it all rise.
Bro, yeah, literally, even especially what's it called? Especially the media side of things, bro. Because as I said, for a long time, I feel like, obviously, except Forte's one and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In terms of news as well, it's only been BLOODJUICE. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's exciting to see it actually become a genre of its own now. We actually have it now. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's been in the States forever. You've got you can name 10 on your hand straight away. Do you know what I mean? But like here, it was never a thing, and it's gonna benefit the scene and the artist 10 times more. And all it's gonna do, like, the more of us there are that can report on artists and tell each other stories and stuff, the quicker the scene is going to be able to become its own thing. Do you know what I mean? Because there's more people spreading the word on said scene. Do you know what I mean? So I'm all for it, bro. I'm loving it.
It's exciting.
Especially being on the artist side before it as well. I fucking enjoy this shit more. I enjoy sitting here, having the conversations, learning shit. Do you know what I mean? And just talking shit, bro. Do you know what? There's a lot less pressure on it. Actually, I cap. There's hella pressure on it, but like,
it's good to just listen as well and get your insight. You know, you've been around for a minute now. You've you've just got good stories, bro. It's mad.
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, I like to think so. I hope so.
Bro, 100%.
I like to think of it like I can just tell good stories when I'm older. That's like for my
like
kids
sit
and
down
stuff.
Kids. Yeah, 100%.
Just like, fuck, when it's all said and done, did I have a good story? Like, was my story that good or was it average? That's like.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Like, for you, I don't know what the fuck you was in that joint, bro. I can't speak. No. But no, bro. Like, bro. Even as you're telling the story of what's it called, sneaking out at 16, sneaking out.
That's a moment. That's a moment,
bro. That's a movie. That's literally a movie. Like when you watch those what's like those 8 Mile type. What are they called? Those 8 Mile type movies about the person, but it's an actual movie acted and stuff.
Oh, right.
Autobiographies or something. Whatever they're called. Yeah. When you see a movie like that, that's the shit they put in there, bro.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
I was doing. Yeah. We also, in terms of that, we also had like, what was really special to me, we had a parents' warehouse, but then upstairs from that, they didn't use it. So we had upstairs was like, where you can see our old interviews. Me and my brother painted these walls, did it all up, and we set up like a studio in one room with like a booth, couch, desk. That's where he works from. He records for artists.
Yep.
And then in the room next to that, it was about triple the size, which was still, it wasn't massive, but it was big enough. So we had a couch, a backdrop, TV, and then on the other end we had like camera, then table, and we'd smoke weed. It was literally just a couple of 16-year-old boys smoking doobies, running podcasts. Behind the camera on the other side, there'd be like PlayStation and then photo shoots. And
if only you guys knew what was behind the camera. We can't say it.
It's like in front of the camera too. So yeah, it was just, bro, that was the thing. That was like what pushed it. You know what I mean? Because I would be up. The place was maybe hours walk from the studio to my home. So some nights I would just stay there and edit like 3 YouTube videos.
Fuck.
And I would like sleep the night there sometimes and walk home at like 6, 7 in the morning.
It's literally like the same vibe as us with here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll fucking, if I'm here all night editing, I'll just fucking crash the night, bro. Leaving the, you know what I mean, bro? Like,
For a 16-year-old too, that was like,
that's crazy.
I'm on my grind. Like, it was so like,
locked in.
Yeah, like I know what the fuck I'm doing, and this feels so good. Like
100%, bro.
I just felt above every other kid my age.
Yeah, 100%.
For better and worse.
Well, what other kids? Better and worse, bro. Did some things to the ego up. 100%. Nah, bro. Like as I said to you earlier, man, we're fucking 16-year-old is taking something like that serious at that age. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, it doesn't happen. Like, can you name another kid in your school that was doing it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I was just so certain.
Yeah, facts, bro. Well, bro, like, look at, like, BLOODJUICE is already its own platform already now, man, and it just continues to grow. You're still going, man. It's not like you've stopped, you know, and it already is its own platform. You know what I mean? So it's like the determination pays off, and it just fucking shows consistency and determination, bro. Like the most two biggest fucking things, because you're still out here in Melbourne, like. Most would think you'd come out here for a holiday and relax or something, but no, you're here to fucking work and do you know what I mean, bro? And collab. Yeah, do you know what I mean, bro? Like, and yeah, bro. So it's fucking the roses there, man.
It was also both because like
the work ethic is there for sure.
I think that's one thing that everyone like doesn't see behind. It's all behind closed doors. People don't see how much effort it actually fucking
for the videographers and shit, bro.
All of it, bro. You know, just to fucking network and get your name out there and all that sort of shit. It's a lot more fucking. It's a lot more effort than people. Think you just put it on fucking Instagram and it just grows, you know?
Facts. Like it's not like that at all.
No, it's not.
But it's also like, for me, when I knew I had to be myself, I knew I couldn't be doing it from a intent of like growth. So when I came here, I knew I needed a reset. That's kind of why I drove too, because I could easily just. It's like $100-$200 difference at the end of the day catching a flight.
You're still paying petrol, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's almost the same money, just an extra 16 hours in total.
Yeah.
But I had to drive just by myself for 8 hours. I just had to do it.
Yeah.
And like
your head in the road,
bro, literally.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best things.
Yeah.
And then I knew I had to like just go to a new environment.
Is that an outlet for you, bro? Like
driving?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, is that same with fucking the BLOODJUICE and stuff as well? Do you find that's an outlet, or do you find sometimes that's a stress adder? Being business, you know what I mean?
Yes, sometimes. It has its moments, 100%.
Yeah.
But you just learn how to direct it better the older you get.
Facts.
You know like what's good stress, and then what is just not benefiting me.
Yeah.
Because you can't avoid the stress. It's gonna be there. It's just like what's serving you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think over time and experience, you learn that better just through experience, and 100%. Like your gut just gets better. You learn to trust it more.
100%, bro. 100%. Is that some place you reckon you've reached recently with BLOODJUICE, bro? Like, sort of
that maturity.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. It's developing.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think you can ever reach it and it's done.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep getting better at it. So, but I definitely have noticed it, like 110%. That's why I'm still doing it.
Yeah. Exactly right. Yeah. Well, bro, that's why I was so shocked when you said, what's called from 16 years of age, you had the name BLOODJUICE. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it wasn't planned as the format that it is now.
No.
But even just the fact that that was created from the age 16, bro.
Yeah,
like,
crazy.
Fucking mental to me. Man.
I thought of like a bunch of fruits, and I thought blood orange, and I thought of apple, and I thought just like I could call it whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I thought of the Beatles. That's so random, but it's just the story behind it.
Yeah.
And no one really cares about what the name actually is.
Facts.
It's just how you market it.
Which is so, because remember how long, like, we stressed for like 4 days over the name of this fucking podcast. And then I just knew that I wanted one word. Do you know what I mean? Because every podcast I'm a personal fan of, it was the pattern I saw was all one word, like flagrant, impulsive. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, what would make sense? Do you know what I mean? So we just hit culture, and then we just switched the K because that's a hip hop urban thing. Do you know what I mean? Obviously being like Cardi B named it and Offset named their kid culture with a K and shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, so it makes sense. It's fun sort of thing, and we just ran with it, and sort of it just kind of it
just sticks. Hey, well, I was gonna call mine blood orange, because I was thinking of fruits and I just thought of the fruit blood orange.
Yeah.
But I knew the orange just sounded whack.
Yeah.
So orange
is a hard word.
Yeah.
Orange, like I knew it needed a and BLOODJUICE just rolled, and it was also like it's more sounds. in orange.
Yep.
And even saying it just freaks me out.
It gives me anxiety, bro. Blood orange. Somewhere in a parallel universe, blood orange exists instead of blood juice.
Bro, parallel Ryan does blood orange, and he's like Drake's level right now. Or it's it's like some crack. It's like
imagine that was the one decision where you went wrong, which is fucking switching juice and orange.
And then suddenly here I am, and blood orange is like
literally, bro. And then it's like fucking Spider-Man multiverse thing. All the Ryans come together. And
I'm dead.
Fucking no. Oh no, I didn't interview Drake. We've got Rake in our universe.
I think about that stuff all the time. Like, is my other version just like, I don't know, a junkie just like on the side of the street, or just is he like super successful? Like, how many versions of me?
They're apparently according to science infinite. They're apparently infinite universes,
literally.
and they're infinite.
Like Rick and Morty.
This moment, of this moment right now, and you know what I mean.
I only got 3 of
them. What do you mean alternate universes?
Like other planets, other life.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think that we are lucky enough to be the only fucking planet.
I think that would be unlucky.
That would be scarier. Yeah, that would be scarier than there being life.
Like, if there's that much space and shit out there, I just think that we can't access it.
Yeah. Or they're already here and we just don't know yet.
I think
because think about it. What's the one place we can't access and know fuck all about? Still pretty much know fuck all about, like on Earth.
What, 51?
No. The ocean, bro.
Oh, the ocean. Of course.
You know what I'm saying, man?
We know more about space than the ocean.
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying. Like they could be here, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
The ocean
like,
scares the fuck out of me.
I hate the ocean, bro. Oh, fuck that.
No, I love
it. You can't go to the beach?
I can go to the beach, but I can't go to... If I can't see my feet anymore, fuck that. I'll have a panic attack, bro. I don't know what's touching me. Like,
if my feet can't touch the sand,
that's me.
There's a bit of anxiety.
Yeah, if I can't see my feet either, I'm like, nah. You don't know what's crawling on my foot at this very moment, bro. Like... Dead set. I could be starting a new epidemic, like some little mini piranha going up my toenail or something. You know what I mean?
If there's a boat party, I don't mind as much. And then like people jump off the boat.
If I'm drunk, bro, I'll do anything. But like,
of course.
Yeah, most of the time, nah, can't do it.
That's very funny.
Getting behind the boat, bro, and and shit falling off.
Bro, like
shit's fucking.
I just hope that there's a pool on the boat. You know what I mean? I'll just swim in the pool, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like. Yeah, exactly.
So
like, you guys have fun, kids.
It's okay.
Ocean honestly does fucking freak me out. Like,
it's terrifying, bro.
Who are you guys really excited to work with?
We've bro, like, we'll just be honest. Like, I think we're both on the same page here. Kursar, bro, and we've come fucking so close so many times, bro. So
I saw him share your stuff.
Yeah, he shows so much love, bro. He messages us a lot as well and shit. We've come so close to getting him on, bro. He's just too much of a busy cunt, bro.
He's so busy.
Yeah, because when he was in, we did a video for him ages ago, and he shared it and stuff, showed us a little love and gave us a follow and shit. And then we were speaking to him about him coming in because it was right before the 10th album dropped, and he went on tour. So we were speaking to him about coming on and shit, and he was all for it and stuff, and he was keen as and whatnot, and replying to us consistently as about the updates and shit. And he's like, as long as my schedule allows it, I'm coming on, right? And he gets to Melbourne and he's radio silent for the 2 days he's in Melbourne, and we don't hear from him till he leaves because of how busy he was when he got to Melbourne. So but that's our goal at the moment. Is definitely Curse.
Awesome.
But I'm kind of glad. I did say to him, I'm kind of glad we didn't hit that so early in because you know what I mean.
Too.
Yeah.
Like I'm keen for anything, bro. You know, I want to get to a platform where we can put cunts on, give them a chance.
Well, that's the end goal. That's the end goal. Yeah, because that's what our main like artists are excited about.
Artists that I'm excited to work with. 100% Cursor, bro.
Yeah.
I know there's heaps of people that I'd be excited to even fucking the ones who have already got, bro, excited the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
Mitch Osprey, or everyone, bro. You know, I just like sitting down with anyone having a good yarn. But I don't know, like any of the old heads, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Honestly, the end goal, bro, 50 Cent. 100%.
Yeah,
he's a G, bro.
Yeah,
like I'd love to pick that cunt's brain.
Yeah, word. That would be fucking crazy. He gives mad fucking interview podcasts as well, bro. Like,
I have heard that.
Yeah, I've just watched heaps, you know, and he's always in reels too. Do you know what I mean? That's how you know he gives good fucking interviews, bro. Yeah, for real.
You know, he's got his music. He's got so much shit, bro, and power and that. Like,
I'm similar like that to Tyler Creator.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Like just the switched onness.
Yeah.
Just the attitude. But even people outside of music, bro, like Zane Lowe, I would love.
Apple Music podcast. Yeah. A1. Yeah.
He's such an inspiration. Nardwa, I would love.
Bro, that's been ever since I started as an artist. Nardwa has been my dream. Do you know what Nardwa is? Nardwuar the human Sevier. He's
don't
been
know
around from
what
like the
Nardwuar-
90s, bro. He's the fucking...
You don't know what...
He's this weird, goofy fucking... Bro, so he looks like a mad scientist. He's crazy, yeah. If you're an artist and you ask him a question, he won't answer.
Fire.
Yeah, like, he won't answer your question. He'll keep asking his, right? And you could do all weird shit to him. He won't care and stuff. And, like, but the things he knows about artists, wig him out. Like, he'll bring up...
that guy.
Yeah. He'll bring up, like, your aunt. And then he'll be like, how do you know about that? And he's just like... You're young, Cardi. We have to know.
It's the same reply for everything, bro. Yeah.
And he's like, who are you? And he's like,
I'm not one. You even said yeah.
Yeah. Or, like, where are you from? Like, British Columbia, Canada. Like,
he
talks like a cartoon.
Shit. Like, he's like AI, bro. And then he'll be like, at the end, he'll be like, do, and then put the mic to that. And they have to go do. And then if they don't, he'll just hold the mic there and smile at the camera for like 10 minutes, bro. Even if they do it
regardless.
Yeah.
Just like,
he'll just stay
so
there.
cool.
And like the artist will like pick up his hat and put it on and like do shit to him, and he'll just stay in position, bro. Like, he's cool guys, bro. He's been doing it from like since like the 90s, bro. Like, yeah, he's a sick cunt.
What's inspiring about him too is similar. What I related to him is like his first breakthrough interview was Kurt Cobain and Nirvana, and it was in like 98. Like,
that's so crazy. The fact that that's a fact, and then now he's doing the artists like KID LAROI, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Crazy.
He's had his spot in every like generation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And
like,
just how he hustled rooms through other people like helping him get in, and he would just beg to get him, but he would have a present for them to want him to stay.
And that's where it started, the gifting, because he gives the artists gifts every fucking...
That are like super rare,
yeah,
that no one else has.
Yeah,
and it's like a thoughtful, like only Nardwuar would know sort of thing.
Because only Nardwuar knows the hectic shit, you know what I mean? Like something that's sentimental to them or something, you know? Like your mum giving you a gift, something only she'd know about, like that type of shit. You know? Yeah, bro, like it's so crazy. Like with Snoop Dogg, this isn't actually like that hectic of a history thing, but with Snoop Dogg, Nardwuar went and got, you probably would have seen this, Nardwuar went and got fucking... Snoop Dogg's fucking first ever movie that he produced for his fucking concert. You remember how they used to play like gangster movies on like that would add to the concert and they'd come out and do the songs as it would make sense in the movie and shit.
Yeah.
Like how they do that, like in the Up and Smoke tour and that. Yeah. Right. The first ever one Snoop Dogg produced. Nardwuar went and found that on VHS, right, and gave it to him. And Snoop Dogg's like, I couldn't even find this. You know how long I've been looking for this? He's like, this is the first ever one, bro. Like, yeah, he's like, I couldn't even get this, and it's his own movie. Yeah, bro.
And he was dropping that off of like people's houses, like driving by, going to their house and dropping it off around the neighborhood. That's what Snoop was doing. Yeah. That's the hustle. So
yeah, bro. He's like, bro, he still does it to this day, and everyone knows him because Lil Uzi is scared of him. Lil Uzi refuses to do an interview with him because he's the Paz cunt. He's like, I don't know what this cunt knows, you know. So every time, bro, Nardwuar will still upload it. Every time Nardwuar's at a festival doing interviews, he'll see Lil Uzi will see him, and Lil Uzi will hit the legs. And Nardwuar will chase after him, bro. Like Lil Uzi, he will chase him, bro. Like they chase each other around and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
So funny.
And when Lil Uzi will stop it, because it's like an ongoing feud between them. When Lil Uzi will stop, he'll give him like a max 60 seconds before Nardwuar can get anything like from his past out, and then he's gone again. You know what I mean? It's so good, bro.
That's Uzi's just presence too.
Yeah.
Another really good influence was Cole Bennett, bro.
Oh yeah, Lyrical Lemonade. Yeah.
So that 2018 thing at Adam 22, when interviews didn't start popping and I didn't really go as quick as I wanted it to, music videos was the thing. And my brother actually said to me, "You can keep my camera if you do my music videos." So I was like, bet. So after school, like 2-3 days a week, I'd be taking photos or doing music videos for him as like...
And that's just experience for you anyway.
Yeah. And at the time I was like, oh, I have to help my brother so I can keep the camera. But it was also like obviously great bonding time. Yeah. And I learned a lot.
He basically gave you a camera and a tutorial on how to fucking use it at the same time.
Basically.
With him, yeah.
And then he was like, yo, this Adam 22 shit is fire. Why don't you do stuff like this? And he does music. I thought Adam did his music videos too.
Yeah.
Because they would premiere them on his YouTube. Yeah. And then Lyrical Lemonade just dropped like Lil Pump stuff. And Cole Bennett, bro, was just... That was the man. It still is. That's one of my biggest...
Back then, and music... I don't know if you do know much about Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade.
No, not really, no.
So
he's the GOAT.
Yeah, bro. Back
that's
then,
the
in
GOAT.
That era, like that same Lil Pump era and stuff, a music video from Cole Bennett, bro, would make...
That's like jumping on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah, that was like if you were a completely unknown artist and Cole Bennett shot your music video and uploaded it on his channel, as you would with every video, uploaded it on his channel, the next day you're a superstar. Yeah. He's responsible for blowing up Juice WRLD, bro. He did the...
Lil Xan.
Yeah, Lil Xan. Like he did all those.
Everyone.
Guys, bro. Yeah.
Pump,
like debatably, like Yeah,
The whole
music.
little era.
Yeah, bro, a music video from. He even did Eminem, bro, and shit like that.
Godzilla.
Yeah, bro, like a music video from him, bro, back then would make your career. Like debatably, still would make a career, bro. Like
it helps.
Yeah, for real. Like that. Fuck yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So that was a big influence too.
Mm.
So, yeah, those two for sure. And my brother, sister loves rock. So my genre, people think I only like rap. I think it's like 60% of what I listen to. The rest is like all day I've been playing Pink Panthers. Oh yes, I love it.
Let's go. Shout out Pink Panthers.
Bro, literally everything. The one thing I can't get enough of is Future. So that's like that hasn't changed.
We're talking about this. Oh no, actually, I was talking about this with Swiss before. With Swiss earlier. Yeah.
Future?
Yeah, we were talking about Future earlier. Yeah, because just the fact that like certain artists have certain OGs have become OGs because younger artists come with their same sound. So like with Future, you'd have design like he's an OG because you've got artists under him that have his same sound, so that copy his sound, such as Designer, etc. Do you know what I mean? And we're laughing at the fact of like Future is so iconic and can't be fucked with any beef that like when something happens, like when he gets put in the same category as Designer and he didn't like it, he'll pop up, say the most like iconic like 2 words or 1 sentence, and then just disappear again. But then the beef is sorted with that 2 words. You know? Like he's just the most iconic cunt ever, bro. Like dead set, bro. Like
bro, he's just that guy. Like you just know, like extravagant or delicious. like what's shit like that, man. He's just goated. So yeah, and then there was also like who else I listened to. Guns N' Roses was like the first rock band I got into.
Yeah.
And I was like 12. Bon Jovi was my first concert I went to.
Was that the Circle Tour?
Perhaps.
Bro, that was my first concert as well.
I was young.
The Circle Tour.
How old were you?
I probably would have been about 11, 12 years old.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, Bon Jovi, the Circle
Probably
Tour.
the same tour.
Yeah. That's fucking epic. Let's go.
That was so good.
Crazy. I actually forgot I went to that until you just said that.
Yeah.
I was like,
and there was that car on the stage.
Yeah, bro. That's the exact one I went to, bro. The only thing I vividly remember from that shit as well, is I went home with a calendar. Because that's all I could fucking afford at the time, because I was young as, bro. I went home with a fucking Bon Jovi calendar that said the Circle Tour on it. It just had a big white circle and like a black fucking matte canvas and shit, bro. Had that in my room as like a fucking 11, 12-year-old. I thought I was a rock star. It was a calendar, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I thought
it was so cool.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
Yeah.
Really.
Never been more excited to tick through my days in my life, bro.
In the morning, take a fucking test.
Bro, you start talking to Bon Jovi. It's a fucking good day, Bon. Because that's what I did. I had a John Cena poster. And I did the same thing.
Bro, some say Blood Juice is the one.
I can't see me.
Yeah. Bro, some say Blood Juice is the one who can see John Cena, bro.
Bro, I was like, I had a poster and I would just say like, John, I had a great day today. Just go.
John, how's your day, mate?
I'm not even lying to you. That's what I did.
That's sick. That's fucking hilarious. That's
John,
so good.
John,
I swear to God, if you snitch on me, I know it was you.
And I think because he was like, he had gyno, like, you know, gyno, like when you're off gear, you get saggy nipples.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, John, why is your nipples so saggy? I was like, John, why are you like this?
You would have shit yourself one day if you answered, hey, like if you fucking like, why are your nipples like that? Like, don't fucking judge me, bro.
I know.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so if I ever meet him one day, I'll tell him.
Do it, bro.
I have one story to tell.
He won't be able to beat your ass though. He's pretty old at this point, bro. So like, I feel like
I've been going gym, so
yeah, I feel like you get one over him.
Nah, I hope
no F9s around here, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Then, did you go any concerts after?
Hey?
Did you guys get any concerts after? Like you went Bon Jovi, then do you remember your second one?
My first one.
Mine was I've only been to Bon Jovi, and then
You've never been to another concert?
No other concerts except like small concerts, like Ozrock gigs and shit. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
I like fucking like rap, like going to Eminem.
Oh, that'd be great.
You know, read their fucking news. I just recently went to TJ. That was pretty dope.
I was there for that festival.
How you fuck up on that, bro? How you fuck up on that?
I already said it on the fucking podcast once.
I don't think you have. I don't think you have yet.
No, I just fucked up. I just bought like last minute tickets, but I just bought it to all ages. So I went there and it's just like the whole bar and it was fucking shit out.
No alcohol and just like little kids.
Wow, yeah.
But it was funny, bro. Like there was like little kids in front of us and shit.
Entertaining.
Shit stirring and making them throw water and shit.
That would be funny. That would be wholesome. That would be super wholesome.
It wasn't like all that.
I feel like it'd be really weird listening to like songs like FN with like a bunch of kids. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
not even just kids, bro. Like a bunch of like white Australians and everyone, the whole stadium singing.
And parents.
Nah, they're because have you heard FN?
Of course.
Yeah, like obviously you know the hook.
Yeah.
It's a weird scenario.
It's not like they're singing.
Belted,
bro. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never had that.
Really?
I'm telling you, I have to show you some videos.
Maybe younger people. Yeah, show me.
Yeah.
They like fucking the whole song of Sex Sounds was sung by the crowd.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So that's the video I was gonna show. Like, like they were, and that's what it was like for like majority of the song. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So like every it doesn't matter what that like was saying, you know. And I'm sitting there like, I don't want to say it, you know. I'm like,
me too. I just change the word when I'm singing that song. Hey, that way I can sing it. Do you know what I mean? I just change it to a word that I can say. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I say whatever myself. I'm in a car.
That's why racist Australia.
It's just like, I don't know, just respecting.
Nah, facts. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely. Fuck, I'm trying to think what we haven't touched on yet.
That's okay. There's no stress.
How long have we gone for so far?
Well, I've got it's probably an hour and a half.
Oh, we'll go for another 11 minutes then. So
whatever works. My second concert I went to was probably my favorite one too. I went to Tory Lanez.
Free Tory Lanez, bro.
But that was in Luna Park.
What?
So
I know. Did I take me?
It might have been 2016. No, later. But it was like he was just starting to blow up. I got into him about 2016.
Yeah.
So he was still very underground.
Yeah.
But I just heard of this guy. I don't think his name was even Tory Lanez back then. I don't remember. But I heard Blow and I heard like Diego and One
All
Day.
the hectic R&B joints and
hectic R&B joints.
Yeah.
And my mind was just blown. Like even joints before Say It. Way back. Ones that were like mixtape era. Like I remember hearing like Chicks Tape 3 or 2, something ages ago. And I just knew this kid was like crazy. And then I go there with my brother. I'm like 16, 17. And he starts walking on the crowd. And I still had never been to an event that crazy. So it's about 2,000 people in this whole venue. And he goes from the stage, gets carried and tries to walk on this crowd. And you're like holding Tory. Just literally. And meanwhile, he goes like to the very back on this big balcony, climbs up the balcony, and then it's just like kind of hanging off the front of it. All these people are holding him. It's like, yeah,
I love that shit, bro.
Oh my god!
I love that shit.
I lost everyone I came with.
See, that's the performance. That's the performance that was like.
It was insane, and that was my second event. I still have never been to one that insane.
Bro, that's the performers that inspire me, bro. That's the shit I love fucking doing, bro. Like when I used to be doing gigs all the time, man, when I would walk into a venue, the first thing I'd do is look at shit I could climb on during my set. You know what I mean? I think one of the last shows I did, bro, I climbed literally like a monkey, bro. I climbed along the wall. Like I left the stage and started climbing along the wall.
Yes.
Bro. Like as a leaning post and everything.
And then I wanted to enjoy the actual like performance, so I like walked off and he's like,
I'm like, come back and go forward, bro. So I can feel myself tilting forward and shit, bro, like off the wall. Yeah, bro, but that's what I love. That's performances, bro. Do you know who else is really good at that from the Oz scene? Fucking Filler. He's crazy, bro. I've seen him do some mental shit.
I think he's the best performer.
Upside down.
Yeah. Best performer from Australia, for
100% without a doubt. He'll climb the fucking beams on the festival things and hang off them, bro. Like fucking 20 meters high. You know
definitely the most rock star performer.
Yeah, that dude is a rock star.
Like rap. Yeah.
Facts. And you couldn't even call him just rap anymore because he's dropping punk rock joints every fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
No, he's amazing. He's great.
Most slept on artist in the country, bro, in my opinion. You know
wow,
what
that's
I mean?
a big statement.
In my country. In my opinion.
In your opinion.
Yeah.
So I think say Hill, Pania, and
can I say why I think Philip is the most underrated in my opinion?
Yeah, of course.
Because, bro, he's a weird case. He has the talent tenfold, and he even had the push from Def Jam and Sony and shit and all that, and the track release with Trippy. And I know he really got done dirty with the Roddy Ricch one not coming out and Sway Lee one not coming out. but he had the push still from the label, and it still didn't happen for him. It's so weird to me. That's why I feel like he's so underrated, because in my opinion, the talent is there tenfold. I'm sounding like I'm sucking Phil's dick right now, but I'm just a big fan of Phil. You know what I mean? Like he's such a talented cunt. You know what I mean, bro? Like I feel like he's so slept on.
I'd love to hear more stories, because I'm sure he'd have one to say. And I'd love the label story too.
Well, guess what? I just finished editing his podcast episode yesterday, so if you able to see that, you able to see that. You able to see that soon.
Fire.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Hey, subscribe, cunts.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Where's the camera? Oh,
right there.
You know.
Did you think we were audio only?
No. I knew it was somewhere.
It was somewhere.
It was just like in the mist of the black.
Yeah.
CCTV footage in the corner.
Bro, this is why. See, you don't know where it is. You can't stress about it, which is why people get natural. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro.
100%.
Bro, for real. Fucking oath, bro. I think we pretty much touched on everything, bro. I'm happy.
We might
wrap it on there. We've got about an hour and a half in. If you're happy.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to touch on?
What's next, bro? I know you got the snow shit coming, like, whatever. But like,
we got a lot of music videos coming, but I just want to expand as like a whole media journey, like, and even
what's the vision moving forward, bro?
I mean, my big goal I have these next few months is Chopper is coming to Australia, and he's signed to Warner, and I work with a sub label to Warner.
Oh.
So my prayers to God is that like I can be a tour videographer for these kind of artists, because I would just die to just be a backpack filming.
And then you can hook up the potties
just
too.
chop it up.
You can hook up the potties
I
too.
can do potties.
But I mean, we listen to NLE every day.
Yeah,
I'm actually full forgot he was coming, eh?
I would just love to just, I've filmed concerts, that's great, but I'd love to just film a studio session.
Yeah.
And then
that's just you love, huh?
Yeah, I just want to be there. Yeah. I just want to hang out with an artist. I'm a fan. And I just want to film you, cunt. Like,
let me film.
Literally, if it goes on the page, I don't care. I'm just like, just give me a reason to be here. Yeah. Just let me like film it and watch it.
Right, I keep watching it. That's me. I feel like if I'm holding the camera around my neck, I have purpose in being in the room. I don't look like a scavenger. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like,
I just want to film the cunt. Like, that's it.
Just smile.
Just make music. Don't even mind me. Like, you know how you see videos of Jay-Z being filmed like dirt off your shoulder, or like iconic videos of rap verses that forever last.
Of course, bro.
That has to be me. Like, I need to be that guy.
But you're already halfway there, cuz.
Halfway.
Which is what I was saying, bro, because a lot of these fucking iconic clips, man, like no one knows that they're you behind the lens.
You're in a documentary.
You're on Netflix, bro. You're on Netflix.
Yeah.
You're on Netflix.
It's slowly,
you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, it's fucking...
So that's definitely a dream. And then also just outside of BLOODJUICE, like, as I said, I have a few jobs. So I work for a sub label to Warner, Say Less, and we signed Pania, Bobby Andanov, and I found an artist, ASM Kino, that I got signed. So my actual role is like A&R assistant, I suppose you call it, and social content creator. So I do all the social media stuff, and I help out with videos where you need it. So I just love like having a foot in the door on a label and kind of just having a say for the bigger infrastructure of things, and just learning how it works, bro. Just like still being able to be there and watch like, so this is how you submit a playlist. This is who works with this guy. This is how you sign this
just
guy.
Knowing, bro.
You just know, like,
just being a sponge and soaking it all up.
Soak it all up. And then so on top of that, I work for like show support, so they offer me shifts, and I just move like speakers and like a rodeo basically from like a truck to a pallet for like 5 hours. But I was with like Paul McCartney's radio team, and I was just talking to him and like, what are they like? You know what I mean?
Radio team,
Fuck.
That's
like not radio, like moving and stuff, and they all know Paul, and I'm just like, bro, what's Paul like? He's like, he's a nice guy, and I'm like, really? Like,
you know what I mean?
Crazy,
for real.
And so, and then I know that one day I'll be working with companies like that, and I know what it's like to move a speaker and be that guy. That I remember I set up like 3 shows back to back, like 3 days in a row, and I knew that's what tour would almost be like, and it's just figuring it all out and just doing different shit.
It's almost like fucking because I was doing shows for I won't say the name on the podcast, but I was assistant managing a offset label as well for a little bit, right?
Awesome.
And I was doing their shows for them as well, and they were selling out shows at the time and shit as well. And that's actually what made me hate that sort of shit. I was like, that made me realize, okay, I want to do the artist shit sort of it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a form of Jenga, bro, on Tetris. You know what I mean? Like the pieces fit, but it's just figuring out where they fit. Do you know what I mean, man?
It's all like just logical.
Yeah, 100%.
It's very much just pushing and moving. So
and I think it's being able to handle that sudden fucking very intense stress for those 2 days, because it's always it was never the setup that for me. It's like the booking and stuff like that. It was always the last 2 days before the show starts. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, bro? When you got to pull everything together and you got to go to this fucking higher equipment fucking thing to pick up this, and do you know what I mean? And yeah, bro.
And time management and scheduling is so key in those moments.
Yeah.
I think I've done about 9 events now. One in Wollongong, one in Perth that I wasn't even there for, and the rest.
I wasn't even there.
that sounds so bad, but on the flip, it was actually because I couldn't. It was COVID.
Oh no shit! Yeah.
And I was just getting $450 a week. I had nothing to spend it on. I thought, let me just pay a management company. Let me try and make money from it. Yeah, I didn't, but I tried very hard.
Yeah, fucking nice.
I got shouted to perform, which was great.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that was sick. It was definitely like a history moment, I feel, for me at least. But you just you fuck up so much. Those shows are so stressful. I get it. Yeah, and now it's like so chill. I did 4. I had 4. 3 of them were for that label, and then the last one I just put it on with my mate for me and him. Do you know what I mean? And that was because I already had the experiences. It was like, why not? You know. But I had more fun doing that. You know what I mean, bro? Because I could do everything on my own time. It was our choice. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like I had to do it. No. So the pressure wasn't really there. Do you know? Because it was like, if I fuck up, it falls on us. I don't have to answer to anyone else afterwards. Like, I'm fucked up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I answer to myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That was the night. Yeah, that was the night I climbed on the wall. Yeah. No shit. Yeah.
They're the biggest ones. When it's on you, you feel fine.
Yeah.
You know, if you mess up, it's on you, and then you're fine.
Exactly right.
You can't blame anyone, and you're fine. I think that's why I could never work in like a social environment, like being an employee.
Yeah.
I've done it, and I just hate it. I used to be a bartender.
No shit.
I was one for 6 months. When people sometimes ask me for like a blood orange
just give him a business card with it. Yeah. I was the coaster, bro.
Yeah, crazy. I used to envision okay, I'm giving you a blood juice drink right now. Have it. That's what was in my head. I was manifesting hard.
Fucking
And then I just hated it, bro. I used to work, Hertzville RSL? Oh, you're in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I do know Hertzville though, of course.
Yeah. So I used to work there, and then Grandview's Bowling Club.
It's
like Picos.
Oh, that's the one, right? No, okay, that's Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll stop this up.
Okay.
One more.
Yeah, whatever you like.
So I reckon we'll go for another 5 minutes and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah. Whenever you want to wrap it up, just tell me and.
Let's go.
We did it.
But no. What were we just up to? That little fucking split second of off topic just sent me. Oh, we're talking about the bartending and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also do Domino's delivery now. I do that still.
Oh no shit. Yeah.
So once a week, 5:30 to 8:30. So it's just like $90 a week, but it's like guaranteed.
Bro, what do you do, right? What do you do, right? If you've got alright.
Okay.
It's your once a week that you go on to Domino's to do these deliveries.
Yeah.
And it's a normal night on the job. Boss comes and goes, alright, can you go deliver this fucking pepperoni pizza and lovers pizza to this and this address, right?
Yeah.
And you go to that address, right? And you go knock on the door. It's about 17-year-old looking kid opens the door and he's like, oh, your blood juice.
Oh, that doesn't
Can you post my wraps?
That doesn't happen. That hasn't happened.
But the wraps are shit. Do you post it?
Find out in the next episode, guys.
Yeah! He's media trained.
To be continued.
But I feel like you're about to. I feel like you've got some crazy pizza stories. The way you set up just then, I feel like you've got some crazy stories.
Well, I was waiting for the plot, like a Scooby-Doo thing. I was waiting for the question.
Oh no, that's just shit.
You really set it up. So I was like, "Where's this going?"
Yeah.
Hard.
What if someone says, "Do you have a spare cup of sugar?"
I've got one. Yeah, like taking a couple like chips. Do you like just
Be honest.
like
Oh, from Domino's?
yeah, like do you just take food when you're halfway to the delivery?
Be
Like,
honest.
you can't get the rubbish. You just take a couple of chips. Or
Not with Domino's, but
chicken pops. Some chicken pops, bro.
sometimes I make myself a pizza. I make myself a pizza.
Oh no,
But
shit.
that's
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
But I DoorDash on this, like, well, I don't now, but before Domino's, because it's great. You cash out the same day. You choose to start whenever you want. DoorDash is great.
Yeah.
So I would do that for a bit, and some chicken nuggets look real good.
Oh.
So if you miss a chicken nugget, like,
But funny as I always wondered if you guys do that because there's sometimes I'll get a 10-piece and only be 8 in there. I'm like, all right, bro, fuck, all good, man.
it's not
I guess
Macca's
you were
fault.
hungry. I guess you were hungry, lad.
Yeah,
Fuck
because
those.
like you get hungry, you're door dashing the whole time, and because one order might be $10, and then that $10, that whole order, you could buy some, or it's just right there. It's like, right, eat me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I might, you really might, buddy. Like,
Just picture some chips and shit, fucking.
they're like, that's right, like,
Bro,
it's
you ever,
just
you ever
so
like
good.
take a bite out of what's like most hectic? You ever take a bite out of a fucking
Burger?
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I could never.
Oh,
But sometimes, like, because my thing is, like, this is people's hard-earned money too. That's
Yeah.
half an hour's work for some of
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat their burger.
Do you want to know the worst I've done with that? I've never done DoorDash and stuff myself, but one of my mates, Mel, who I used to live with, she used to do DoorDash for a little bit when she'd finish work, right?
Yeah.
I'd just go for drives with her sometimes, mate of mine. And there was one day where when we left, I was fucking so baked, bro, like the most baked I've ever been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And we got like fucking half an hour in, man, and I just needed a drink so bad. Like I just needed a drink. And the trip we had to deliver the food to, bro, was like 20 minutes, right? Like they'd said 20 minutes. And the cunts, yeah, that will bring the food to you. I remember it vividly. It was a chocolate thick shake, right? And I'm like, I needed a drink so bad. We had no drinks. My mate Mel refused to fucking stop. And I'm like, I'm taking a sip of their drink. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. Like, they're not going to know, right? And so, like, she tells me not to. I just end up doing it anyway because how bad I had cotton mouth, right?
Yeah.
Just took a sip. But I realized, I didn't think it through because I was so stoned, yeah? When I took a sip and looked at the straw, there's all ice cream and shit in the straw now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's ice cream, bro. You know what I mean? So they're now gonna know. So I'm like, fuck, right? So we literally had to turn around, bro, and go another store that they didn't know that the fucking. And then I just bought a drink. So I'm like, see if we just turned around in the first place, bro.
That's fine.
Yeah, literally.
That's so true. High moments like that always happens, bro.
Oh, bro, word.
I remember opening a...
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
We're gonna eat after this, but I am.
that's
Shit.
it.
Better fried and tasty.
Yeah, Fat Friday. Have you been there, bro? Fat Friday and Tasty?
No.
No shit, no shit.
Bro.
No,
He is working
you
at the
get
moment
put
because I
on.
invited him today. He said he's
Should go
working.
before you, yeah.
Okay, done.
Yeah, well, we do got to
I'm
do
on it.
Scooby. We got to do Scoobs.
Maybe I'll go and come with some of it.
Yeah, well,
Do a delivery run. A DoorDash. I could DoorDash this fee. Just get it like half price.
he's our like first sponsor and shit, bro. Like he puts on Fat Friday and Tasty. He's a chicken joint up in
They promote you.
Bro, yeah. They're big in the hip hop community down here, bro. They put on
Awesome.
shows for artists and shit, man.
Awesome.
They let artists use their fucking restaurant for free for music videos and shit.
Wow.
Once a month he'll go like A&R does. He'll go scouting for artists. And he does this once a month. He'll go scouting for artists and put on at his restaurant what's called Breaking Bread. So he'll close off a whole fucking section of the restaurant just for the artists and feed them for free and shit. And it's just a network event, so all these artists can meet and shit, bro.
Wow.
He's a legend, bro. He's an absolute fucking sick cunt. Yeah,
That
he does
does not happen here.
Bro, it doesn't happen here either. Like he's only popped up after COVID because he had like he said like 20, 30 some Fat Friday and Tasties around Melbourne before COVID. Like they were doing really good, but they weren't involved in the hip hop scene or anything. And then during COVID, they all went down, and now he's only got the one in Brunswick.
Right.
But that one, bro, he's now ever since then he's decided to get involved in the scene, and now he puts on sold out shows for artists, bro.
Wow, that is sick.
Yeah, bro.
That's
crazy.
what it's about.
Our first episode and shit, man. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it fucking sent like heaps of fucking food here for us to eat doing that. You know what I mean and shit, bro. Like, yeah.
Okay, I need to tap in.
Yeah, definitely tap in.
Yeah, that's very aligned with like the stuff I aspire to.
Yeah, so. yeah. He's got it going on up there, bro. He's smart as fuck when it comes to that shit, bro.
That's good, bro.
And it's good food too. It's like soul food. It's like fried chicken, bro. You know what I mean, man? Like,
no, area for work. I was like, fuck
yeah, bro.
I was
like
excited. I'm like, bro, I'm getting hungry as now.
When you go there, can we actually get a feed after this? I'm getting pretty hungry. Bro, when you go there, bro, I fucking suggest whenever you go there, even if it's next time you're in Melbourne.
Yeah.
When you go there, I suggest the fucking loaded fries, but the popcorn chicken loaded fries, but they have like 3 different options. You get the one with fucking gravy, bacon, and bacon.
It sounds like diabetes.
But bro, it's like fucking popcorn chicken though, but like with real chicken, not like KFC, that fake taste shit. It actually tastes like real chicken. Stuff. You know what I mean, bro?
That's
like,
good thing about Melbourne.
It's so seasoned as well, bro. Like properly and oh man, my mouth's getting.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah,
shit.
shit.
Have to wrap it up there.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna eat.
Yeah,
we're gonna eat.
Boys gotta eat.
My bro, thank you so much for coming on, bro.
Such a pleasure, guys.
Especially while you're in Melbourne, man. We'll have to fucking link again.
I'm honored. I'm literally honored. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here, man.
Let's go, bro. Bro. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Culture Trader. It's been LB96 and the one and only Blood Juice. We'll see you next fortnight. Take it easy.